In 1961, a guy called Langston Hughes, he was an African American poet. He wrote a book called Black Nativity, and it later became a play in 1961. Since that time, year after year in America, production companies have been remaking and telling the story in play of Langston Hughes' Black Nativity. It's an all-American, African-American cast, and all I can say for your own personal research, go and research Langston Hughes, read his biography on Wikipedia, and you'll learn more about how this all plays out. Here's the man himself. He died 65 years of age in 1967. Now, if you look up Langston Hughes' Black Nativity, the play, it will give you an automatic link to the adaptation of the movie, which came out in 2013. So it says based on Langston Hughes' play, a musical event. Here's an original picture of the Black Nativity play from 1961. Of course, Barack Obama went to the Church of the Nativity in 2013, standing there with John Kerry. That's the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem. Again, Barack Obama standing there at the church. Friday, the 22nd of March 2013. The original manuscript for the book, a gospel play by Langston Hughes. So here's another picture of a recreation of the play. Now, tying into all of this, because this guy lived around the same time as Langston Hughes, he was an occultist, very much into the occult. He wrote a poem called The Second Coming. I'll spare you the reading of it, but I'll just pause here for those that would like to read it themselves. Notice down the bottom it says, slouching towards Bethlehem to be born. This is not the second coming of Christ. This guy was an occultist. This is a poem about the birth of the Antichrist. This guy was in touch with the spirit world through occultism, and no doubt he conjured up this poem from his interaction in the spirit world through spiritualism. I think it's an apt depiction of Barack Obama. Original picture from the play, 1961. Now, where does this all fit in? How does this all fit in from these? I've got 3 pages here to show you guys. Everything is staged orchestrated, scripted to the number of his name to his birth numbers. Revelation chapter 13, Revelation chapter 14, chapter 15. This is what it's all about, folks. Revelation chapter 1 says that God speaking, he's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. And of course, Lucifer, the devil, Satan, wants to be that position. He wants to be the number one. First and the last, Alpha and Omega. So like I've done many times before, first and last of the movie Black Nativity, which is an adaptation of the Langston Hughes book, which then became a play in 1961. Came out in 2013, the year Obama went to the Church of the Nativity. And you've got 21648. Obama born on the 216th day of the year, the 4th day of the 8th month, 4th of August. So I hope people understand what's going on here. This guy's destiny, he was known by certain people whose true identity from birth. People knew who this guy was. He was groomed. He was taught in the best schools, paid by Luciferians. Saul Alinsky and such. Thanks for listening.